QLIPHA is a black metal band from Canada meant to spread death, destruction, and inspiration to all the other countries of this heinous planet. Any questions? We've been active for about a little over a year. We've all been in different bands before, so we're seasoned musicians, but we decided on black metal because it's an important part of heavy metal culture going forward, and we think it's a genre that needs to be heard and needs to be played.
So actually, we ended up in each other's projects by accident, by the nature of just a limited amount of musicians in our region that see eye to eye with us ideologically and spiritually. So it leads the picking pool to be very limited. So you find very dedicated kin very quickly.
We were forced to come together because of like, you know, I met you through black metal. I met him through black metal. I met him through black metal. We literally were brought together because there's so little legitimate black metal in Ottawa. Yep. That, like, if you're playing it for real, you're going to come in contact with the other people who are playing it for real.
Yeah, and like-minded musicians like us just naturally end up coming together. I used to run this little DIY, and I booked band after band after band after band. And the second this little twerp walks into the basement, first thing he does is go into the back corner, starts grabbing the dirt from my basement, rubbing it all over himself, and I'm like, this is a guy I want to work with. And then all of a sudden, of course, we have a lot spiritually in common. I realized after that. And
yeah, actually, that same night when I met him, he was like, oh, you know, I gotta like grab my patch cords for this band. They didn't even have them, and like I gotta, you know, I worship the devil and stuff. And I'm like, could you like back it up a second and repeat that part for me? And the rest was literally history, right?
So this plays onto the idea of each of us supporting our own projects. When we opened for Goat Whore, it was under the moniker of my project, and this evening it being QLIPHA, it's his project. So it's all about providing those roles whenever a performance comes up and everything. We're pretty much here to support each other for that, right? So. It's a different energy. Each band and each project brings a different energy. So I would say for QLIPHA, this is the strongest show we've done by far.
Mine was definitely when we opened for Anti-Life, because those suicidal black metal bands, they really got like the violent energy that I admire, and like proper legitimate bloodshed on stage, and like showing to the audience what we actually go through, not just in our bedrooms, but on stage, you know, slicing yourself open and throwing your blood at the audience. I really admired Anti-Life for that, and that was my favorite show that we played, just because I admire that kind of violence.
And it was a fun show, right? If you're not having fun to some degree, that's a big thing that needs to be talked about in black metal, is it's really easy to like cry about it and be like, oh, I feel so sad. No, good black metal is happy. We experience joy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I say this to these guys all the time. There's enough fucking hatred to go around for all of us. So like, sing and dance and be happy. Obviously, prioritize Satan and do the Dark Lord's work, but be happy. Put a smile on your face while you're doing it, you know?
Still there. So what's next for the band?
Ooh, what's next for the band? We're trying to hit Europe this fall. We have some plans for South America in the distant future. We pretty much just want to touch down in the two nexuses of like black metal culture globally. I would say Europe and South America, as you said earlier. Once we like get that kind of out of the way, we can come back to Canada, you know, and return here. It's just there's not enough reception for this shit here. So I've been to Mestimo the past 2 years, and obviously last year was controversial, but I think it's going to be at a different place this year too. Yeah. So obviously it's our dream to kind of play for that festival, but it's all moving so quickly that we might have to skip it in order to do things that are a little more in depth. Yeah, final words from me would be hail chaos, hail Satan, integrate your shadow, learn the draconian ways of one's subconscious, and go to hell, fucking learn something.